Shepherd the red-nosed rain dog had a very shiny nose, and if you'd ever saw it, you would even say there's dark oak trees behind me. Hey, how you doing? My name is ShepherdTamer, and you're here on our hardcore world thingy-madoobery thingy again. I haven't died, which is interesting, to say the least. So, today's episode, I alluded to it in the end of yesterday. It wouldn't have been yesterday. For me, it was only like 3 hours ago. The end of that episode, I alluded to it. We're going to be doing some villager work. We're not just going to do some villager work. There's some things here with some blocks and stuff that's going to make us go somewhere different. And by somewhere different, I mean over there. You can see the floor plan. I don't want to talk about it. Hello. We've got this guy in here who is my brick guy. He's really been helping us out. He's been doing us a solid, I've got to be honest. And I want to get... Wait, bed! Quickly, before we die! I need to talk to these villagers about the fact that they all try and sleep in my bed. Once we got... Oi! Get out the way! I don't even know where he came from. I had no villagers out in the open. And then he appeared. But yeah, so we're gonna do some buildy because I want to get more of them guys with the stone cutters so that I can have a way of like getting a lot of materials that I don't have to then go mine and stuff. And I know we said we weren't gonna stay in this housing place biome thing, but I decided we are, because now let me tell you why. I'm going to be doing a different build style, and I feel like I can make it work in a savannah. We're probably going to get rid of all of these mountains that are around us, and we're definitely getting rid of those houses. But I want to try my hand at some medieval builds and kind of make my own little city-esque type thing. So when I went to college, I was in Cornwall. Now, for those who don't know what Cornwall is, it's a very, very oldie-worldy place. It's a little bit behind the times, if I'm going to be honest with you. But it's a great little place in the bottom of the UK, and they haven't like been overtly commercialized as much as the rest of the UK, and I want to pay homage to that with some like medieval type builds. I say medieval, they're just oldie worldy ish type thing. So we're going to have some terraced houses that are going to have the villagers in, is what I'm thinking on this side. And then on the other side, what I'm thinking is maybe we could have more terraced houses that are like the stuff to trade with them. So we could have the stonemasons, librarians, fletchers, all of those friends and stuffs here. Then on the opposite side of the stonemasons, you have something. Opposite librarians, you can have paper being made, sticks, just stuff that you can sell to the peoples. I think it would be a really cool idea. It would make a nice like walkway through. What I'm thinking is at the end here we have like a build that faces on, and then it leads on to like a dock area where we can build a proper dock. You can't really see what I'm thinking of because sugarcane, dock, water, makes sense. Because I explained this in a live stream the other day. I have never built a castle in Minecraft. Never done it. It's not been something that entertains me because I don't really do medieval. But whoa, I didn't know how to press buttons for a second. You can go away, sir. But I feel like this would be a good time to do it because this server's, it's not a server, it's your world. This world's only going to last for as long as I survive. And seeing this is a build style that I won't regularly do, I feel like it'd be nice to have it in this world because it allows me to not worry about the concept of having it for too long, and I can get builds done as they go type thing. I feel like that's going to make a great way of doing this. But yeah, so we're going to do some terrace houses here. I'm going to start with the one that's here, which is all of them supplies that you saw down there. I wish I'd put them closer. It would have been smart, wouldn't it? I did sort of think I was going to build it here first, but the way that I've designed this house, it's definitely going to have to go on the end and come down. And I think you guys are going to love the design that I've come up with. I need to get rid of these acacia trees. Okay. Let's get rid of these acacia trees first, and then I will be right back with you to start some actual building, because we're builders and we haven't builded it yet. I mean, what type of builder are we if we haven't builded it yet? You know? Can't be a very good builder without building. That's basically half the word, you know? Building. For a builder. Come on, let me get it, please. I just want to get rid of the acacia. You know, it's not a great block. I don't know how people like acacia, but then I see people like the hot dish who are making it absolutely beautiful. I'm just not. I'm an alright builder. Like, I'll toot my own horn for a second here. I'm an alright builder, but I don't know how to make acacia look good. It's just not something that I've ever had the skill to do. I've also not tried because I don't like it. I'm going to be honest. I've sort of avoided using it as much as possible, which I think is fair. I know what I'm good at, and there's no point deviating from what works. And what works are these two trees. Why is there's acacia right in the middle of them? That's awkward. Spruce and dark oak. I'm very good with those. I'm building pallets around them because that's what I've always done, and I will continue to do until the day that I finish playing Minecraft, which is never going to happen. So it's going to be forever. But yeah, so let's get in to explaining this build and showing you some of the inspiration behind me doing it. I also want to get rid of this acacia somewhere. Put it in a chest, I guess. Use it as charcoal in a bit. There we go. I feel a little bit more clean now. So let's get on and show you what we're doing, shall we? So these are obviously really old pictures, but these are where I went to college. So this is in Cornwall. So as you can see, they're all terraced housing across with various roofing sizes, kind of the generic old Britain, but then they've got all of these majestic big pubs or cathedrals that just sort of lie around in different places. And I really like how these all look, and even nowadays it looks very similar. They haven't changed a lot in all of this stuff to commercialize and make it bigger. They've kept it all very similar with the architecture, which is something that I really want to play around with in this world. So, with that in mind, let's roll the time lapse. Well, here we go. Our first house of this hardcore world. It looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. I tried something new and I threw some shaders on there, so I hope you enjoy it. The reason why I haven't fixed these buttons on this side is because we're gonna have these as terraced houses, so they're gonna go across. So part of this is going to be taken down anyway. I just thought I'd set it all up the way it should be. But what we need to do is the interior and find a place to actually put these dudes that we're going to have in here. I think they're going to be on the first floor. This bottom floor is going to be for like storage of the stuff that we want / the stuff that we need. And then we're going to have the guys, and then up at the top, we're just going to have empty space, because it's okay to have empty space in your houses. I don't have to fill it. I'll just put a roof there, throw some lighting in so nothing spawns, type of thing. But yeah, this is going to be for our stone masons, one of these guys with this thing, because bricks, granite, diorite, these sorts of things are stuff that I use a lot, so it makes sense to have like 5 or 6 of them up there. So let's figure out some interior design type things. So I'm probably going to do it floor by floor. I'll do it, I'll bring you guys back in, explain what we've got, and then we'll go up and up and up, basically. So I'll see you in a second. Well, so here we are on this first floor with this now all in place. Different things you can just throw in. There could be storage for the bricks, the granite, the diorite in here, or emeralds. And I've started this up here as well. I'm starting to bring it over the villagers. I need to get some more of these that I need to make up. And then I'm going to bring them in, drop them into their little station so that we have 5 in here of all of the same villager. Nice and easy to trade from. And then upstairs, I've made a little staircase, but there's nothing up here. If you can think of anything, I should put in the attics, because I think most of the builds that we're going to do are sort of this idea where we've got storage underneath, villages up here. Then let me know what your ideas are, because I can't think of any ideas for what should go up there. But we need to move some more villagers, but first we need to get some more stone cutters. So I'll see you in a second. And with the door on, it's complete-ish. I want to add something there, just so I think may bring everything here together and sort of add a little bit extra detail on the front. Okay, we'll be back in a second with some of the outside details, because I also know that down here is a little empty and I want to add stuff there, and I'm thinking maybe put some flowers on here. So I'm going to do some of the extra stuff on the outside. I want to run another grass line across the front, because obviously this is currently floating, and just do some added detailing at the moment, but I will do that off camera. But this is what it looks like for now. So let's see what it looks like with all of them added details. And there we go. So we got our final finishing details in there. Got the composter with a flower on top. Some more flowers across the side, some barrels on the side there just to kind of cap off the end here. And I've also changed these to full bark blocks so you don't get the top of it, which I think really adds something nice to it. And then let's do another interior tour. I love how this has come together like a little area to just keep your stuffs. Then these guys here nicely getting situated. I've traded with all of them so that they all get their trade stuck in. Then we go upstairs and there's nothing. I still need ideas for this top bit. But I really like that they've got this across the top. And I think this has come along really, really well for something that I didn't really... So I planned out the design, but I don't really do these sorts of builds. So I think this styling is just amazing. I really like how this part turned out, because I normally get very scared doing bay windows like this, because they sometimes don't turn out the best looking. but I think it looks amazing. Now, obviously, the back is not very decorated, nor is this side. But this side, we're going to have another house attached to it. The back is just something that's going to have to survive that way. What I am learning, though, is I don't have a lot of iron, and I keep using a lot of iron because we use lanterns. We need the what's it called, the mine carts for the villagers to move them into their place because they all sit in mine carts. So I may need to get some more of those types of things, and by that I mean iron, so that I can carry on with these sorts of projects. But I love this build so much. Well, I love that house so much, we built another 2. Let's roll the time lapse of this craziness. There was just one casualty during this. Well, our villagers didn't quite make it. And looking back through this replay file, I made a silly move. Roll that clip. So it looks like in the next episode, we're going to be going to the nether. We need to get some nether wart, we need to get some blaze powder, and we need to make sure that we can bring these villagers back to life. We've already got the golden apples to make sure it's happening. Grab some weakness potions. I think it's weakness. Let me know in the comments what one it is. But yeah, we're going to make sure that that happens very soon, because I'm a little bit upset that I lost my villagers. I thought I was going to live an easy life. But I love your faces, and this is the end of the episode. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all of the things and the stuffs and the things and the stuffs. And thank you for the support. I'll see you in the next one. Good. Bye.